Whoops, that was the wrong thing, and I need to fix that later. Alright, welcome, my lords and ladies, and you have entered the realm of Trader-sama. Today's decree is simple. Hi, Evil Sonic, how you doing? We shall conquer Phoenix Wright again today. I really want to finish this entire game before I jump into any other game, or else we will be sidetracked. So that's why we're playing this again. So make yourself comfortable and enjoy. You just finished streaming? Ha ha ha. I missed it. I just woke up from a nap because I know how I go. Gotta get some Z's in, you see? Sorry I missed your stream. It wasn't my intention. Okay. Alright. Volume and everything is okay. Game volume is fine. Blah, 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 blah. What were you streaming? Mouse, move out the way. Oh, you stream from your PS4. We all gotta start from somewhere. That's good. There you go. I thought for a moment my controller wasn't reacting with me. Oh my god, I have 10 save slots? Wow, only 10? Game being stingy. Most games give me like 99 slots. Alright, so farewell my turnabout. This is part 2, but you know, if y'all been following me, this is part 23. Yeah. March 22nd, 2:14 p.m. District Court defended lobby number 3. Yeah, if I could recall, we did went on recess. What about you? How was your day? Oh, my day was lovely. It was great. I enjoyed my day. Work wasn't too stressful. It really wasn't. Yeah. That's about it. How about you? How was your day? And make sure that y'all have snacks and some water to drink. This will be long. Well, 3 hours, but y'all should already know my time already. Oh yeah, that's right, I got a voice act. I can't believe that, Adrian! No way! Not cool! It collected Adrian Andrews! Yeah! Oh my god! She is your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. Let me just get myself comfortable. I'm a little uncomfortable. Yeah, right there. Y'all can't see it, but that's good. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her. So, after the ceremony, during the break, huh? Yeah, I giving him that surfer type voice. I was sleeping like a log the entire time. Or is it Scooby? Oh, not Scooby, Shaggy. See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your hakama. Maybe because she was the one that came to wake me up? Then, dude, you're saying it really was her? Yeah, she is the real killer. She was the one who murdered Yuan Kawada. But why? I thought she was buds with one. She has her own agenda. Agenda? What are you talking about? I'm sure you'll see by the time this trial is over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today. Get me a verdict that's refreshing like spring breeze. Okay, Mr. Lawyer Dude? Refreshing like spring breeze. So much pollen in spring. So it's not gonna be refreshing. Phoenix, do you think her motive is related to Celeste's impasse missing suicide note, right? Yes. Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impasse as her strength and reason to live. But then Miss Impasse suddenly killed herself. Dun dun dun! It sounds like she left a suicide note and the person thought to have hidden it is Juan Kawada, the victim of this murder. Mamma mia! She's so cool. And that's why I think that Miss Andrews got close to Miss Kawada. All to get the suicide note back. That sounds possible. But one thing bothers me. What? Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impasse. It was Edgeworth. It looks like he's still the one in command of the ship. Don't let your guard down yet. Dang, Edgeworth, you're playing on my feelings? That's what it looked like. I have no complaints about that, though. He could play Fiddle Me Rhythm on my heart. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. His voice. I have decided to go back to just being regular Edgeworth with my own voice. Because I don't like Edgeworth's voice. The voice changer that I have for him. So, I shall make it a voice for him. God will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please. The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed by this court. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Miss Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Kawada's room. Yes, well, I have a voice for her. What is your occupation? Sorry for that pause. I was missing a window, that's why. And I needed to see it before I continue.
I am the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt Engard.
I see. Now then.
Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing. And would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently.
I ain't gonna lie, right? But why her eyes look a little crooked? Or is that just me? Maybe because of the side angle, but it looks off to me. No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossipland. If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'll do all my work for me. Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relationship to the victim.
Yes, I was seeing Mr. Kawada. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan. But this was a private matter between Juan and myself.
So it was a fry and bait matter, or was that bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing.
But I didn't kill him.
No one is accusing you of that.
I think there's someone who would beg to differ.
I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews. Very well then, witness, please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder that had taken place. When I found the body.
It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Warren's room. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. What I saw was naturally the exact scene as in the crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice.
You poured yourself a glass of juice?
Yes, sadly, I didn't remember not to touch things. I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of a crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing.
And that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Phoenix, she's one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match. Yes, I know. In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontation. By the way, I think the reason why Mia have her hands like that is so that the kimono don't bust open from her bust. You know? She's keeping it together with her arms. You should disrupt her pacing. Disrupt her pacing? She's the type of woman who's easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking. So you have to attack when she's least expected. The instant you let up on your offense is the instant this trial is over. Understand? Damn! But I wanna press her on everything. Pressing on everything. Let me save then. It's time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. Press! We're pressing on everything. And what was Mr. Angade doing at the time? He was taking a nap. Oops, my bad.
He was worn out from his mini performance as the Nicholson rider in the ceremony.
Mr. Angar did say he was taking a nap. Then I guess you could say it could not have been taken out of his room, yes?
Excuse me? It? What are you?
Right? I thought yes, the school would have taught you how to construct a sentence. If you can't make a sensible sentence with a subject, then I'll make one for you. Watch. Did you, Miss Andrews, remove Mr. Angard's knife from his room?
No.
Subject, verb, object, right? Did you skip basic grammar? The witness may continue. Edgewood just showing off, man. Okay, so after that she went to Juan's room. Why? And why did you do that?
As a friendly gesture, Juan was to make an appearance with the other heroes.
So the show was supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? Let's press further. Is that the only reason?
I beg your pardon? What are you implying?
You had a certain goal in mind when you started to get close to him, correct? So perhaps you had a more personal matter to discuss with the victim?
Sorry, but I didn't have any such intentions in mind at the time.
I can't get her to talk without a strong piece of evidence, I guess. May we continue now? Witness, what did you see when you got to his room? What did you see? And there was his dead body. I was in shock. You were in shock?
What? Was I not supposed to be?
Miss Andrews is a very calculating person, and despite how close they were, I doubt she had a romantic feelings for Mr. Kawada. Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. And you can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked. Edward called her a young beauty. Oh, too bad, old bag. Somehow I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not. I see. What I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. Okay. This is the photo you're referring to, correct?
Yes, the one with the knife lodged in his chest.
And the guitar case was like this too?
Yes, it was open and empty, of course.
And then what did you do next, witness? She poured herself a glass of juice. Juice?
Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself.
Why couldn't it be fruit punch juice? Why did it have to be tomato juice? But you didn't drink any of it, did you?
Huh?
There were no lip marks left on this wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it.
I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it.
Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of one Kawada, you were in great shock? And that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice, correct?
And what of it? My mind really was a complete blank at the time.
Your mind was a complete blank. I didn't think that was possible for you.
Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing.
What one thing?
Never mind, it's no big deal.
What was she starting to say just now? Press further. Oh? Miss Andrews, I'm convinced that as you said you made a mistake at the scene of the crime, what I really want to know is what this mistake was. Actually, so would I.
I'm sorry. It's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over.
Flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo? This mess of glass shards?
It was originally on top of the dresser, but when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case.
Why did you withhold such an important piece of information?
I'm sorry, I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess.
And looks like yet another fact has come to light here. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else.
So she knocked over a vase. I think that's a good point to start with. Is that why the guitar was missing? Did she move it when it got wet? Anyway, I was the one who knocked the flower vase over where it fell onto the guitar case. What kind of flower vase was it?
It was a glass vase, and it was fairly big and heavy. I thought I would try to take Juan's pulse, so I set the glass I was holding down on the dresser, and that's when my elbow accidentally hit the vase.
That's odd. I thought she was always in total control of herself. That's what she would like people to think. Always be mindful of the gap between your perception and reality. It doesn't sound like there's any glaring contradiction in her testimony just now. I warned you earlier that she would not crack so easily. The only way to make her is to keep on the offense and not let up. The only way you're going to catch her is with some very strong, decisive evidence. I have to find something. I just have to. For Maya's sake. Alright. So we're back at the beginning. We press on everything. So now we save. I'm in thinking mode right now. Let's see. We already got as much information as we could from her. So we should press. I'm thinking the guitar case. Because the case was empty. But only on top of the lid. I think that's a contradiction, eh? I'm going to present this. Objection! Alright. You testified that you knocked the flower vase over. Is this correct?
Yes.
And are you sure it fell onto the guitar case?
Is there some problem with what I said?
It's not some problem. It's a major problem. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell on the guitar case. However, if that was true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside. Oh yeah, that's right. It was open. That's very true. Furthermore, there is one other strange thing about this guitar case. And hold on 1 second. Let's increase the sound a bit. Increase the sound a bit. Alright. And what is that? Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And what is wrong with that? If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shards should be inside, not outside the case.
Ah!
What is your point, Wright? That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all? No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else. Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case. But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all. That may very well be, however. The empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case, doesn't it? It seems that there is no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details about the guitar case? Make her testify. I have nothing else. The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Heh, I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this, but it is you. I can't believe I'm doing this either. Both y'all are just like going back and forth with each other mindset. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this either. But it is you. Alright. I'll follow along for now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know.
Yeah, why did she leave it open? I find that so strange. It looks like this really wasn't a very important point. This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination. Using anyway to change the topic. A convenient escape for a weak man. Ooh! My goodness, is he baiting him? He's baiting him. Damn beta. I love it. The guitar case. Let's do this. Wheel, wheel.
I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed.
During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind?
Well, you see...
Are you sure you are the one who opened the guitar case? She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not. Sounds like her dependent side has taken over. Well, Miss Andrews?
Yes, it was me.
We're pressing on everything. So you opened the guitar case then?
Yes, well, maybe.
Why did you open the guitar case?
Huh?
Mr. Kawada's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? I would think that the first thing you would do is call for help, not open a guitar case. As the witness has said multiple times, when she found the dead body, she was dazed.
Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was alright or not. I thought maybe the criminal took it?
Why would she care about the bright red guitar?
But getting back on topic...
Was it really empty? I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside. How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? Have a little professionalism. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would be over in half the time if you would just pay attention. my attention, Mr. Wright. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have pressed on that. She don't know. Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body?
Yes, that's probably it.
I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. The only way to make her talk is with evidence. I guess I should give it a try. Come on, Phoenix. We can't afford to let up on her now. I wasn't planning on letting up, but she's at her weakest now. So this is our chance. Yeah, if we had a weapon to hit her with. I'm sure a weapon is hiding somewhere in the court record, waiting to be found. Yeah. Alright. Now that we press on everything, time to think. She opened the guitar case after she knocked the face over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. Say objection, Your Honor. Hey, Koopa! Welcome in. Yes, hello. How are you? It's been a while. How have you been? Koopa the Troopa! Man, I miss you, actually. What's been going on in your life? Or if you don't feel like sharing, you can just tell me that your day was okay. Or maybe not. If not, then I hope it gets better. Why did I press that? You've already been through this. Hooray! You're doing alright! Feel like my brain's completely melted right now, though? What? Why? Who put a fryer in your brain? But then that'll be frying brain. No, it has to be melted. Who put your brain in a pot? Who tried to melt your brain? Tell him to cut it off. Stop it. I feel like the outfit was in this case. That's what I'm beginning to think. No one? I'm kind of just melting my brain on my own by being on electronics too much. Oh no. But well, electronics isn't good to be around 24/7. You're right. But since you're here and you're watching me, I'm gonna say it's very good for you right now. Because, you know, you're watching me. And, you know, I appreciate it that you are melting your brain to watch me. You're so dedicated. Like, you could have given your brain a break, but no, you decided to come and just hail me? Like, dang. Oh, it's only when I'm watching you, Well, you see, I mean, without electronics, how are you able to see me? Come on. I'm important enough that you're actually tormenting yourself to watch me, so, like, I am deeply moved. Of course! Of course I like you! No, don't be kidding, no. Oh yeah, I like you. Yeah! You're sacrificing your brain just to watch me. Dedication to the max. But, if you must go away from your electronics and it's causing you a headache, please like keep arm's length away from the device. If your eyes starting to get blurry, look away, you know, for like maybe 20 minutes or so. You could listen to my wonderful voice instead, that's fine. Because even though I am deeply moved that you are hurting your brain to watch me, I don't want you to be harmed. Not a headache. My brain just feels like it's melted. That is worse. Yeah, so stay away from the electronics. You could actually watch me from afar. Especially if it's like a big screen you're watching me on. Yeah, like, go away. Stay away from the device. But you could still keep me on though. You could just listen to my voice. Yeah. I feel like, man, I don't know how am I going to, shucks, I mean to press on her. I already been through this. Yeah, Edward's gonna tell me off. Yeah. Yeah, I believe the costume was in the guitar case. But how do I prove that? Is this picture enough? I don't know. You're watching on your phone? Oh no. Oh no. Well, okay. I can't believe I'm saying this, but don't watch me for too long, okay? Since it's on your phone. Alright? Yeah, I believe this costume was in the guitar case. That's what I think. Sure. Wonderful. Now that we are in agreement, let's continue, shall we? How do I prove that this outfit was in the guitar case? Because that's what I think has happened, why she opened it in the first place. I just left it open. I'm starting to think Juan was trying to use the costume in the guitar case to make a confession, but he died. Did she really kill Juan? For Mr. Ngade? You know, it's possible. Mamma mia! Help me, Mia! Ugh. Also, bro, I don't usually talk about what's going on in my games, but this one dude, legit a weirdo. Huh? Who are you talking about? Me? Are you talking about another streamer? I mean, this is a like a puzzling game, so I'm just telling y'all what I think, if you mean me. Should I not say what's on my mind? What I think might be the answer? Is it wrong? Am I weird? Oh, not me. Oh, just some random guy on Minecraft server I'm on. Oh. So he's on a server. Is he streaming? Because, I mean, or maybe he's recording. Maybe he's gonna make a video later. You know, people who are a streamer or, well, a content creator tends to talk to themselves. Yeah. Playing Hive, by the way, how is it? Dude. What? I just don't know what to do. I'm scared to bring up information. I don't think I should bring this up again. You know what? I think it's the outfit. I don't think someone who says, yo, anybody's wanna play Bed Wars will call you mommy if you... Oh, well, okay. Then I agree with you. That is one weird person. Very weird. I don't even know what to tell you. Can I present this? I'm so scared this might not be right. Objection! It's not. Damn it, it's not right. I feel like this outfit was in the guitar case. Was it really empty? Objection! Okay, that's not it. Yeah, it has to like, it has to like cross-reference. Sheet, open it. Objection! Oh, well, oh, yeah, hold on, yeah. Hold on. That was a guess. Now this selecting data. Look, those two did. Oh shoot. Hold on. We're going back. We're going back. Okay, so we're presenting the guitar case again. Objection! Yeah, okay, good. There is no way you were the one who opened the guitar case.
Why would you say that?
It's elementary, my dear Watson. Nah. Sherlock Holmes. Yay! Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim.
Ah!
What is it, Miss Andrews?
You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints just because I touched the case.
What do you mean?
What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time?
Gloves? But why would you be wearing gloves at the time?
It was the night of the award ceremony, so of course I dressed up for the occasion. Yes, now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness were wearing gloves at the scene of the crime. What? Hold on. She was wearing gloves. Those are gloves. That's strange. You were wearing gloves? Isn't that a little strange?
Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time?
Yeah. Her fingerprint was on the glass. I have your proof right here, this wine glass. The
wine glass?
You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass.
Ah!
Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little strange? That you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case?
Ah!
Oh my goodness. Milady! She broke her glasses and then yeet out another one. How much pair of glasses does she have? Order! 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 Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time. What do you mean? I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here. But it's just an empty case. I'm telling you, that clothes was in there. I wonder if it really was empty, though. It wasn't. But the guitar, the bright red guitar, was at the studio. Phoenix, drop all of your presumptions. Calm your mind. Are you done? Listen to fucking me, okay? What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar. You know, man, it was a bright white guitar. Wait, that's not right either. I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. So the witness was not wearing gloves, despite the fact that on the case... Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into his misguided...
Objection!
No, Your Honor, please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it is wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I'm sure this guitar case has some relation to the murder. Anyways, forgot to say this earlier, but I've honestly not been doing a whole lot. Just been playing Minecraft and Roblox, and nothing wrong with that. That's good. Now, when it comes to Roblox, you better be careful of predators out there, okay?
Objection!
If you are so sure, right, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Please enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder. Can you do that, Mr. Wright? Well, let's suppose for a second that the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case. The bright red guitar not being the only thing? You don't mean to suggest that a bright black... Okay. This is so crazy. So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty, is that it, right? I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove. Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case at the time of the murder? Yes! Now I can put my theory to the test. It was this outfit, damn it. This outfit right here, present that. And this is a photograph. Yes, but what is important is what is in that picture, Your Honor. And this picture? It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What am I proposing is... inside the guitar case was the Nickel Samurai. The hero's very own costume. What? Even Edgeworth is shocked by that. Wow. We shocked Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, and ad is gonna start in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Right? Are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume? What insane point would there be to doing something like that? That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she could make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews? Ooh, her face! She's sweating bullets. I refuse to accept your theory. Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea? Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. And in the end, she managed to get this shot, correct? You mean this photo? It looks like you've wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we? Nice job, Phoenix. Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later. That is not a good decision to do in real life. So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume.
Objection!
Well, wait 1 second, Your Honor. The Nickel Samurai costume would have been Mr. Ingarde's. Why would something of the defendant be in the victim's room? I'm over 80 and I mainly play solo or with friends in my age group anyways. That is good. That is great. Stay away. I mean, even if you're 18, there's still some predators out there that may still want young blood. So just be careful, okay? Alright, so 9 seconds left. Well, actually 5. We will find out what that defendant... it starts. Why would that be in the defendant's room right after this break? Oh, should I get the police? Well then.
Come on, let's do this!
Wait. I can't believe I get the police. That's a lot of people. Let me time this correctly now. What time? I love this animation. Love it! What the? I love that. Next. Oh, finishing combo.
How about this?
That always gets me. Who's my team gonna be? Yukari for healing purposes. Ken for closenessness. For Shinji for because I want to have you in my bed.
Alright.
Well, I'm not gonna chance that. Hang on.
It's okay. All right. Wakanda forever.
What did you think you were doing, Trey?
Back in.
This keeps up, bystanders will get shot. I gotta get in close.
Oh no, not them. I mean these guys. I'm sorry.
Here's your stuff.
I didn't mean it like that. Darn.
Oh, look at that. Oh, me. Sweet.
If you don't work as a team, you're nothing.
I walk in, buddy, because I don't know what's gonna happen. No! No! Oh, God. This is why I can't play horror. I can't play horror. Blah. This voice acting is way too good. Oh, thank you. I'm trying. Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck?
Was he pass this way or did he pass down there? Thank you for that.
What?
I gotta get to the station.
Get away from me! Yeah, I can't get up this corner. And I'm back. Sorry it took a little longer than usual. I actually went to get something to eat. But I will eat that later. Let's continue. If you hear some noises, that's my mother. She's screaming at the dog for some odd reason. I'm crazy just like her. Anyway, we're getting back into it. Now, the last thing we was trying to find out, why would something of the defendant be in the victim's room? Why? Why did she do such a thing? And inside the guitar case of all places. True. That is a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. What was this nickel samurai costume doing inside the guitar case? It was stolen from Gengarte. It was a spare costume. That's what I think. Mr. Gengarte did not take his costume off during the break period. In that case, the costume we are talking about was a spare one. What? Then, are you saying that on the night of the murder, there were 2 nickel samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel? Yes, that is what I'm saying. And how do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case? It would mean that the victim himself had brought this spare to the ceremony on purpose. Yep, that is to be the case. That is the case. But why? The victim, Mr. Kawada, was the German ninja. Why would he secretly bring the nickel samurai spare costume with him? What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act? And therein lies the sticking point. What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue? Huh? No, I just... Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai spare costume? Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with a gusto. I believe in you. Alright, this is what I think. The reason the victim bought the Nickel Samurai spare costume to the hotel was he was about to confess something on stage. We should present this. What is this? On the night of the murder, after the stage show, yeah, because I believe this is what was gonna happen, because the defendant said that he had no idea of the press conference. The Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference. A press conference? Yes. The Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference. I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right? But what struck me as strange was that Mr. Ngade himself said he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. But how could that be? The way I see it, that can mean only one thing. The conference was a setup. By none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Kawada himself. The victim? Yes. The spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. What is this emote that you put here, Cooper? I gotta have to... What is this? Oh, it's a... Is that... Oh, yeah, I wish I could see this bigger. Why I look like a wolf strangling something? That's exactly what that looked like. Like a wolf is strangling its victim. Don't kill me! Oh, it's a hug. It looked like whatever is in his arm is suffocating them. Okay. But thank you for the huggies. Just don't take my breath away, please. I honestly don't understand why people just can't be normal, bruh. Oh! Are you talking about the weird person on Minecraft, the server? Pay him no mind. You know, there is something called a mute button. Or better yet, which is a better idea, join another server. You don't have to take his nonsense if it's a he. You have no idea of the gender of the person. And I don't want to disrespect nobody. But yeah, you don't have to stay to tolerate that. Go on. What are you gonna do? Chase after you? Please. There are other servers, which I know. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about that because I heard that Minecraft servers are illegal, which is complete. That is so stupid. And they made the service. Anyway, that my mind just went on that because he was trying to make, you know, at least that's what I heard. That's foolhardy. Anyway, we ain't talking about that. I'm not that type of person to talk about what things are going on with the PlayStation, getting rid of disc and they being sued and all that. I'm not that type of... I'm not a news anchor. I'm just a gamer. I game things. And I stream the games I play. Yes. I can't take serious topics I don't have the power. If something goes wrong. I'm just a small streamer trying to live my life. Thank you very much. Anyway, enough about me. Back to the game. The Spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Kawada was going to hold the press conference as the Nickel Samurai. Everybody whisper, 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 whisper. Huh? Whisper, whisper, whisper. Who? Whisper, whisper, whisper. You don't say. Whisper, 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 whisper. Can't believe that actually happened. Whisper, 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 whisper. Okay, I got you. What you got? Absolutely nothing. That was my take in the in the stand. We're not doing ASMR. No, we're not. Although I just did a little bit of it just now, but I was just trying to make a joke. He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference? Yes, I like making jokes. Even stale ones, daddy ones, mommy ones. Maybe some good ones. But why would the victim do such a thing? That's something I don't quite know yet, however. What I'm concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference. The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something? And by confess, I wager he was going to reveal something about himself? Which means that one Kawada posing as the Nickel Samurai was going to speak about Matt and Garde. Yes, I guess that is what it would mean. But if that's the case, that's not a confession, that's public disclosure. Miss Andrews?
I can see why you are pros at what you do. Pardon me?
Oh, whoops, sorry. Pardon me? See, this is why I want that particular window to be up, because I can't see when a certain voice is activated. And I know I just did that funny. Alright.
Yes, just as you say, the press conference was a setup by Juan.
Miss Andrews, please offer us an explanation for this. I was the one he asked to help set it up. Whoops, my bad.
And the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me.
You?
Juan had bet everything on the Jamming Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway.
He was going to ruin him, huh?
It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
What? Dang, we're getting into the heart of the matter. Do you know what the secret of Miss Engard's is, Miss Andrews?
That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is.
Ah, I see.
I've really been coming off quite suspicious to everyone. But that's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt after all.
Protect Mr. Engard? And yet, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Miss Andrews, if you could, please tell us the truth about your behavior.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
Why this game making me think so much? Protecting Matt.
So if it was protecting Matt, did she kill him? Did she kill, Juan to protect Matt? Interesting. I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. Matt had to kill Juan no matter what. And he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. My thoughts were confirmed by the evidence, of course. The button and the knife. But I'm Matt's manager, so I felt that I had to protect him.
Did she really have to protect him like that, though? Wait. That still don't make sense. If Matt was the Nickel Samurai, if she was protecting him, why dress up as him to make the people think that he's the one that killed Juan? That don't hold. This does account for everything. It still doesn't hold water. It doesn't make sense. Something that don't make sense.
Well, I am the logical type.
You seem to be a fraud. That's what I think. We're finally seeing her true self. She's more nervous than a scared rabbit. Scared rabbit. And the defense if the defense can find no fault with this testimony, I am ready to make a ruling. Please keep that in mind as you cross-examine, Mr. Wright. Looks like somehow everything has swung to the opposite end of the scale again. That just means I have to put my weight into this and turn her logic upside down. Yeah, something ain't right, though. From the moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. Pressing on everything! That's my motto. Would you say that was your intuition speaking to you?
Don't confuse my methods of reasoning with your own. If you want to prove that someone did something, you need 3 things.
3 things?
A motive, an opportunity to commit the crime, and finally, decisive evidence. And if you think these 3 things through, the answer becomes quite clear.
You should have already known that, Phoenix. You didn't teach that to us at school, at least not from what I remember. What do you mean? I'm your passerby. What you doing here?
May I continue now?
This is a jokey court case.
That had to kill one no matter what.
So would you say this need came from the press conference?
Yes, do you know why one chose that event and that hotel for the conference? Because that was when he could cause the most damage to the public beloved Matt and Guard.
And you knew of this plan, didn't you, Miss Andrews?
Yes, because I was the one who set up the conference and prepared the costume.
But I'm sure Mr. Engard himself didn't know anything about the press conference.
Oh, really? Can you show me any proof that he didn't know about the press conference?
Anyway, the important thing here is that this information was not in your testimony. Yes, I agree. Miss Andrews, please correct your testimony if you please.
Grasping at straws now, are we, Mr. Wright?
Isn't that Edgeworth saying? Has Mr. Engard done something to hurt or betray you personally?
Why do you ask?
You were the one who helped Mr. Kawada with his press conference. And that event was supposed to bring down Mr. Engard, yet you still helped out. The person on trial right now is Mr. Engard, right? What the witness was thinking, helping the victim with his plan, is none of our concern. In any case, this means that the defendant had a motive to kill. Why do I keep doing this to myself? And he didn't have an alibi what he was doing at the time of the murder. But didn't you already testify earlier that Mr. Engard was taking a nap in his room? Are you telling me now that too was a lie so you could cover for Mr. Engard?
I'm not telling you anything of the sort. When I went to get him for the show, he honestly was sleeping. However, as to whether he was sleeping the entire time, that I cannot say. I was too busy setting up the stage at the time.
I keep trying, but I can find no flaws with what Miss Andrews has said. I can't say the same for some people here in this courtroom, however. The judge is glaring straight at Mia. He's glaring at you, smart guy. Wait, did she read my thoughts? My thoughts were confirmed by the evidence, of course. The button and the knife. Huh. You can hardly call the knife decisive evidence. The fingerprints on the knife could very well be a clever camouflage.
Then, what about the button? The
button?
It's clear from the crime scene that the victim and his murderer fought. And during the fight, the killer ripped the button from the Johnny Ninja costume.
You're talking about this button, correct?
That button was found in the pleats of Max Hakama, isn't that correct? I would think that makes it very decisive evidence.
Ugh. Looks like you were outfoxed again, Mr. Wright. Anyway, the knife doesn't prove a thing. Please fix your testimony.
I can't stand the sight of a man who can't gracefully accept his defeat. My goodness, Mia can still look at me. With an icy stare, yes.
Miss Andrews, for Mr. Wright's sake, please add this information to your testimony. The button was torn off of one during his fight with Max. And how do you know that?
When the ends of the threads on the button and the costume were matched up, they were found to fit together perfectly. Also, I heard.
I've heard that before too. But why would Miss Andrews know about this case down to such a fine detail?
Don't look at me like that just because I'm prepared and you are not.
And I thought I had her this time for sure. If there's anything to trip her up on, it has to be here. But where and what? But I'm Matt's manager, so I felt that I had to protect him.
But what you...
I'm sorry. Wrong voice. Got confused there. But why would you really... But what you really did was stab the guy in the back, didn't you? And at the worst possible time.
Objection!
Who's to say she really stabbed the guy in the back, as you put it? Thank you for the pats, Cooper. Yeah, I made a boo-boo. This witness could have disclosed things about Mr. Engard at any time. Why then would she wait until there was a large audience before doing so? It's the same reason why Mr. Kawada planned such an elaborate conference. Miss Andrews wanted to cause Mr. Engard as much damage as she possibly could. This witness bears ill will towards the defendant. This isn't the Phoenix Wright wax philosophical power hour. Ah, God, I get in tight tongue. Philosophical. I still can't pronounce it right. Philosophical. Damn it! I knew I could read. Power hour. Why did my brain like mix that up? Now my brain is melting. And please stop slandering the witness. As As expected, Miss Andrews' testimony seems pretty solid. Really? Because to me it sounded a little wishy-washy. Wishy-washy? Well, I guess we'll see if I press a little more. You should know this by now. But you'll need strong, decisive evidence to make her talk. Got it, Chief. I'm going to pin you down this time, Miss Andrews. Pin you down! Pin you down. From the moment I saw the crime. Alright, I'm a little confused here. Now it's time to think. I got as much of information as I could. She know what his motives was, but she doesn't have any proof. All right. Fight. I feel like this part don't make much sense. If she wanted to protect him, why put on the costume? Making people think that he did it. Is that really protecting?
Objection!
Damn it. It's not right. Alright. Objection denied. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Okay. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Alright, I did boo-boo. The button was torn off. Worn during his fight with Matt. And he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. Do we have proof of that? Is it really a sign of a struggle? I don't think it's a fight. During his fight. Maybe... Is it... Okay, no. He was strangling.
Objection!
Okay, no, that's not right. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, see, I'm not 100% sure on this one. Let me press on this again.
Objection!
He didn't have an alibi. An article from the tabloids.
Hold it! Objection! Objection!
I'm really trying to think this out. I really don't know. She know what the motive was.
Objection!
Oh, wait a minute. They were rivals. So maybe that's the motive? Maybe if I change it to profiles.
Objection!
Nope. Alright. I don't know. I am cheating. Y'all ain't seen nothing. I had a full life this entire time. I didn't have an alibi for what was he doing at the time. The button was turned off. She said it's wishy-washy, but I don't see no contradiction.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
Okay, Raza. Why do you always come in when I fail it? Like, come in when I'm winning. Do something else, damn it. She had a feeling Matt was the murderer. Tabloid article about the victim was in the case. An article from Gossip Top event. Come in when you're winning, so never. I was winning before. It was just, it's just this time I'm stuck, and that's when you come in. Oh my god. I cannot. No, no. That's a horrible life, actually. No, we don't want that on you. Oh, Lord. That's very extreme. I don't have to, I mean, I don't think we should go that far in talking about that, okay? know what the motive was. That, I think, could be... Why do you want to give me those? I don't want those. Tanuki testes? What? I don't want those. But you're taken in the hallway right after the murder. Why were you searching up this? Oh, fuck. Let me look it up. I don't. No, I don't. I thought you meant during the snoo stage, because anyway, let me stop. Because the man will be kind of... Yeah, anyway. No, don't call me back. It's Trey. But you say that's what you was gonna do. You was gonna give me Tanuki testes. Unless it means something else entirely. Nope, they are testicles. That can transform? What the shit? Yo. How the hell did you find this information? I said I'm going to have them, not give you them. You may actually kill me with those. Yeah, keep them. I don't want them. Fuck. It could be modified into a freaking boat. An umbrella? God damn. Oh, jeez. Where did you even find this information? Why were you looking up this information? Jeez. The golden balls. This looks like a ball. Folklore reels is a fun pastime. Well, you came across a very interesting topic, indeed. I didn't even know that it could be that big. But I'm stalling. I really don't know what to say about this. And he didn't have an alibi of what he was doing. Yeah, that's no proof of that. That button was turned off for one during his fight with me. Damn it! Why did I press? Something ain't right. The button was turned off. There's a victim blood in the body's pulse. It bled on the button. Can I press on this? I feel like I should press the button. Ah, damn it. That's not it. Okay. Maybe the knife?
Objection!
Damn it. Nope. It's not working. I can't move on from this case. Ugh. Alright, guys. This is where I get help from the audience. Because I'm lost. If y'all could think of an evidence that match a certain statement, and you think it's correct, let me know. Damn it, I keep pressing. It shouldn't be.
Objection!
She had a feeling that map was the murderer. He didn't have an alibi. The button was turned off. Okay. Maybe it's this sentence? This isn't the right statement. She had to protect him. Maybe if I present this?
Objection!
Look, I'm just grasping straws. I really don't know. It never happened!
This is called a neuralizer.
Yeah, it never happened. I had a full life this entire time! Picture taken in the hallway right after the murder. 70% this.
Objection!
Damn it! That's not it. I am so fucking lost now. I was trying to say, like, then why do a press conference if you wanted to protect your client? But that's not the right answer either. Damn it. You know, it would be nice if someone could help me. Someone that is activating all these redeems. This is slander. Yeah, this is slander. We already went through this.
Objection!
I'm just quickly reading. Okay, yeah. We already know that. Isn't it a little weird that she suspects Mac was the murderer right off the bat, though? Or maybe not. Oh boy. I can't find no fault. He was on bad terms with Engarde. He considered him a rival. Why would not? I mean,
Objection!
nothing. Alright. I got nothing. I really don't know. Ah, shush, man. I know what his motive was, but I don't have any way to prove I'm right. You know, okay, Mr. Smart Alecky in the chat, Raza. Why don't you just tell me what the answer is? Stop making fun of me. I believe this is the crunch. I believe it is. Just gotta find the right evidence. Because how does she know that? How? But I already put the button. Wait, wasn't she wearing the costume?
Objection!
Damn it! I thought that because she was wearing the costume, the button was in there, and therefore, it would have been a contradiction, but nah.
Do you like this? Do you like this? Well, no more.
Oh my god. That's not nice. Oh, so cancelled. Oh. I only have one life left. Let's see. ridiculous. He didn't have an alibi. He said he was sleeping, but there's no proof of that. It was so simple earlier, I ain't gonna lie. But now, this neutral statement testimony, sorry. I'm just not getting it. She had to protect him. I find this sentence so weird because if she wants to protect him, why dress up as the Nickel Samurai?
Objection!
Damn it. Well, I lost. I thought with the knife there, because I feel like she moved the knife. Like that point her to a discrepancy that she was trying to protect him because that is Mr. Angarde knife. Okay. Well, I lost. I lost. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room, for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Madame Garde, guilty. Guilty. No. Seems like someone was ready. At a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Damn it. Maya's dead. Maya's dead! But look, it's like it's never happened.
This is called a neuralizer.
Oh, I did. I died. I died. Because I can't find nothing wrong with her testimony. Mia, please just tell me what did you see? I need strong, decisive evidence. I don't have decisive evidence because I don't know what the frig I'm doing. How does one die on Phoenix Wright? Well, okay, not die, but lose. I lost. I put in too much evidence that didn't make sense. That the court says, oh, you're just speaking foolhardy. You're not making any sense anymore. Your client is guilty. Goodbye, case closed. That's pretty much it. Not die per se, but I just use die as a metaphor for losing. Because when you die, you lose. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I just talking shit. Alright, we don't believe you no more. Get out of here. Your client guilty. Go on to jail. By the way, how are you, Magaso? What's going on in your life? Are you well? Eating right, sleeping right, drinking water. Make sure to drink water. He didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. Maybe I need to press on this. All of the above, alright, that's good, that's good. You're living! You're alive! He's alive! Oh my god, there's an ad break in 1 minute. Ugh. I wasn't ready for that. He didn't have an alibi. The button was torn off of Juan during this fight with Matt. It was a fight? Maybe... Maybe this is what I should present?
Objection!
Nope. I thought the crime scene would be like... Are you sure about that? Cause you're the one that broke the vase. So how could it be a struggle? Ugh. I thought I got somewhere just now. Abduction denied. Okay. Lost in life again. Losing life, 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 life. Losing my life. Matt's manager. So I felt that I had to protect him. Oh, Raza! That's right! I was supposed to tell you and Poppy. Oh man, but the break gonna start in 15 seconds. You know what? When I come back, then I'll explain my excitement. Alright? We're gonna take a break now. Right now. Who's my team gonna be? Yukari for healing purposes. Ken for closenessness. For Shinji for because I want to have you in my bed. Whoa! What? No! Why did I do that? Oh, I did the wrong thing. I forget her things is a counter. Her things is a counter. Damn! I forget. I don't know where that came from, but anyway, I got out laughing. Where did you come from? I come from the planet funniness. I have no idea. I don't know. Good, man. So good. Is the music distracting? Just let me know. I can cut it off. Actually, this music come right on time. This matched this perfectly. Whoa!
I gotta get to the station.
Just like this. Oh, what was that? A cry of pleasure? Is this how you like it? How about this? Or maybe this? If that was to your liking, do come again.
Right.
I'm like, I can't believe I didn't know it was that sensitive. It really sounded like she's jerking him off. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
has
weird.
never felt like that before.
Really weird.
It's across the bridge. The bridge is like collapse.
Oh, there might be, okay, you might see in the slight light, but, if you scan it, there's a little thing you can jump on. Ready?
Oh, Craig! No! Well, I've not got a chance. Oh. And we're back. Thank you for the wait, everybody. Now, what I was gonna say, Raza, you know that Dead versus Disco game? You could put your own music in that and play the game. Well, beat your opponents. So, I had a fun time last night when I figured that out. I was like, oh my god, you can put your own music? You know, I put some Japanese music in that. I put some instrumentals. I put some English. I think I put Michael Jackson songs too. Hexacorn! Welcome! And thank you, Evil Sonic, for welcoming me back. Yes, water is life. Where's my headphones? There it is. If y'all hear dogs in the distance, it's just my mother watering them. I don't know what's happening out there, and I'm not going out there. She's fine. She's fine. So yeah, I can put my own music in the game and have fun beating up people using the music. It's a good stress reliever if I was ever stressed at work, which right now I don't. So I'm just doing it for fun. Kicking ass with the beat of the music. The song of my choice. That's a very interesting game. Alright, now we're back to this. Exocon, how you doing? How was your day? How was your week? That button was turned off of Juan during his fight with Matt. I'm good, man. I'm just puzzled because I'm lost. I don't know how to... I don't know what the answer to this testimony is. Week was alright. Been working and stuff. Yeah, work and stuff in life. And hold on for me 1 second. Sorry about that. My mother. Telling me she's stepping out for a bit. Working and stuff. Making the builds. And I mean builds, I mean the salary. And then you gotta pay the bills. Yep. Paying bills forever. Until the end of time. I really don't know what to do. She had a feeling Matt was the murderer, right? Right. Intuition? Like a woman's intuition? Alright, she's insulting me. Alright, yeah, okay. We know what she's saying. I've already pressed on all of these, but I just refreshing myself on certain points. He didn't have an alibi. She looked so serious when she said that. Didn't you already testify earlier, Miss Nagati was taking a nap in his room? Was that a lie? I'm not telling you anything of the sort. When I went to get him to the show, he honestly was sleeping. thinking maybe that he took the camera during that time, but that's not right. So, yeah, I was penalized. Yep, I'm on the wrong track. I'm on the wrong track, on the wrong side of the road. Found next to the victim and filled with tomato juice. Maybe we could use the juice. How does she know it was a fight?
Objection!
Oh shit, why did I? That's a miss. Okay, whatever. That's a miss. Guys, it's gonna be boring from here on out because Trey is lost. She's going to be here for a while. Juice. He felt you had to protect him. However, you were dishing out some juice! And that's not right. Okay. It contradicts, nothing. Okay. That's not it. Okay. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Alright, last one. That's manager, so that I had to protect him. The button was turned off one during his fight with Matt. I am so screwed.
Objection!
Nope. At this point, I'm just playing tic-tac-toe with these damn evidence. And now, I lost. Yep. Guilty! No! I lost. My client is going to jail for life. Don't drop the soap! Don't do it! Don't do it, Miss Silly. Don't do it. Okay, I'm freaking out. Don't mind me. Oh, I don't know what to do. You know, it would be nice if I got some help from the audience. That would be nice, you know? You can put in your 2 cents now. I will allow it. With this, I request help from my chat. Because streamer is too dumb to figure out what to do. Don't know this story. Alright, so it's that from the beginning as much as I could. Nobody knows. Okay, this is the victim, Juan Kawada. He died. He's on bad terms with Ngade. Ngade is my client. We're trying to defend him. Right? So, the evidence states that he was the one that got into a fight. The knife is in his body. Miss Andrews was the first one to discover the body. She poured herself a glass of juice. And, oh yeah, that's the map of the area. So the rooms are like right across from each other. She is Ngade manager, but she was across the way with Kawada. So yeah, the knife was found in his chest and it bears Ngade's fingerprints, which is my client. And also this button was in his clothes as well. Yeah. The Time of death was 8:15 p.m. and it was strangled with a scarf and then stabbed with a knife, according to the autopsy report. Alright. This is the so-called killer that came out the room. I feel like that should be an evidence to something she say. And he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. He didn't have an alibi, but was turned off. Okay. And I'm Matt's manager, so I felt that I need to protect him. I feel like something is wrong with that, but it's not connecting. Any questions? That's basically the story right now. The picture? What, I shouldn't show you the picture of a dead man because you're eating? Apologies, man. No. By the way, there's... I have like 3 pictures. 4 pictures. There's this picture. And then the picture of the dead body. Use the picture of the guy leaving. Wait. Of the guy leaving? You mean the Nickel Samurai? Oh yeah, that's right. They are stars. So the victim was the Jamin Ninja, and my client was the Nickel Samurai, and this is the Nickel Samurai costume coming out of the victim room. Yeah. But we all know that that is not him because the bell bottoms at it's dragging on the floor, so it doesn't. It's not meeting his size at all. So this is somebody else. We already established that earlier. But it only could be Miss Andrews in this costume, which is why I think this should have been the friggin' answer. Because if she was trying to protect him, why put on his costume? But it's not connecting. It's not connecting. Why was the knife jam in his chest while if he was strangled? That is a very good question. Did he? I'm not understanding your question. Did he give to be stabbed? Give who? Did he want to be stabbed? I'm confused. Yeah, okay. Eat. Very soon, I'm gonna have to, like, Google this. Type in slow. I gotcha. I don't want to Google the answer. It's cheating. I want to solve this on my own. I want to be smart girl. I had to figure out that the spare costume was in the guitar case. She wear it to come out. She had a feeling Matt was the murderer. So why dress up as him? Why? Come on, man. Present? Oh, that's not it either. Must be on the wrong track. She had a feeling. Seems like a Nickel Samurai was to confess something. Maybe if I go a little further. And he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. He didn't have an alibi. I thought the press conference would be it, but no. Shit. He didn't have an alibi. How? How what? Take your time. You're eating. He didn't have an alibi for us at the time of the murder. She stated that he was sleeping, but she can't state it. Maybe. Can't remember the name of the US superstar alcohol makes secret love scandal. Oh, wait, maybe the scandal will help. Okay, you know what? Let's load the game. Let's try again. Maybe that was the problem. So proof that she wasn't really on Matt's side. You had to protect him. Why do this? Can we present that? No, that ain't it. Fuck. Ah. Dang it, man. That button was turned off during. At this point, I may as well just Google it. I don't want to though, but I'm gonna have to. Give me the phone. I'm stuck. Oh. Okay, Farewell Turnabout. That's the name of this case. Okay, we move on from that. Yeah, protecting Matt. That's this one. Okay. Oh wow, my hat. This is the answer. That button was turned off. Oh my god. Objection! Oh my god, that's the answer. Ah, all right. We got it. We got it. Wow, my hand was on it before I Google it. Y'all see that, right? I kind of smart. Okay. Someone stab him to make it look like your client stabbed him. Yes. This is the victim autopsy report. It clearly states that the cause of death was strangulation by a scarf.
Strangulation.
The knife stab to the victim was done after the victim had already died. Damn it. Why didn't I? I could have gotten it before I Google it. What else you could wait till I said that? Someone stab him to make it look like your client stabbed him. Well, you know what? Let bygones be good bygones. You said that a while I was eating. Well, what those? Whatever. It happened. I won, okay? I win. And what does that mean? Let's examine the evidence. This button has the victim's blood on it, which would mean that it was ripped off of the costume when? After the knife was stabbed into the victim. Exactly, which means it is impossible that this button was turned off during the victim's final struggle. Oh, see, I put the button. Why I had the... What? Yeah, whatever. Because the victim was strangled to death in that fight. That's right, Miss Andrews. There is no way this button was ripped off during the struggle. That's why I keep putting the button. This button was consciously pulled off of the victim's already dead body. Whisper, whisper, whisper. He's right. Whisper, whisper, whisper. I was right. What is the meaning of this right? So what if the button was turned off the body after the victim had already died? What does that change? Let me ask you one simple question, Mr. Edgeworth. Why was the button turned off? What purpose did that serve? What purpose? We now know this button was not turned off during the fight. So the murderer took the time and effort to purposely rip this from the victim's body. That would mean that the murderer had something in mind, wouldn't it? Mr. Wright, does that mean... Does this mean you know what the murderer wanted to do with this button? What was it? To have a memento of the crime. Ha! To pin the crime on Engarde. That seems to be possible. To destroy the evidence. Doubt that. To pin the crime. Framing niggas. Just like the German ninja. Hey, we rhymed. There is only one logical reason for doing something like that. It was to pin the crime on Mr. Engarde. Mr. Engarde. Nah. I keep saying Engarde, but it's Engarde. There is no way anyone would put a bloody button in their own pants. That's right. Mr. Engarde was set up by the real killer, of course. And the real murderer is... Well, Mr. Wright, who in the world is the real killer then? Finally. I can't believe I managed to bring this trial all the way up to this point. Phoenix, you can't let your guard down yet. Not until the very end. The real killer, the person who planned to frame Mr. Engarde is... Oh, I gotta... okay. We're gonna say it's her. Because I ain't got no other proof who else did it. Miss Adrian Andrews, I choose you like this is a Pokemon tournament. You are Mr. Kawada's killer. What? What? Order! Order! Order, Mr. Wright! This is a very grave matter. Do you have any evidence that supports your charge? Any evidence? All of the evidence points to Miss Andrews.
What? How preposterous! You can't stick any of that on me. I can't, can I? Oops.
I can't, can I? Would you care to test me?
Then what about this knife?
The knife was used to stab the victim after he had already been strangled to death. It was used to throw suspicion onto Mr. Engarde, naturally. A knife covered in the defendant's fingerprints could only be taken from his room. And the only one who had dinner with him and knew which knife to take was you. Wait, does she have infinite number of glasses or something? What the fridge? But anyway, we got it now. We got it.
But then, what about the button that was found in that Hakama?
This button was removed from the victim's body after he had already died. The only people who could have done so were the person who found his body or the killer. However, Mr. Ingard was the real killer. If Mr. Ingard was the real killer, there is no way he would have put such incriminating evidence in his own Hakama. That's right, you infinite glasses blonde bimbo. You did it, didn't you? The only person who could have put this button into Mr. Ingard's Hakama is the person who went to wake him from his nap, which is you, yet again, Miss Andrews. Ah, I see. What about the empty guitar case? That is also another piece of evidence that incriminates Miss Andrews. That costume was used to hide the real killer identity as they fled the crime scene. Now, who could have known that there was just such a costume inside the guitar case? It could only have been the person who prepared the costume for the victim. And that person is you, Miss Adrian Andrews.
No,
But Miss Andrews' fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the guitar case. And it was you who proved that she was not wearing gloves at the time. That's right. That's because she did not intend on leaving any prints. If anyone had found out that she had touched the case, they would have asked her why. So to avoid leaving any prints, she used a towel or something else to open it. But the glass of tomato juice is a different story. Miss Andrews purposefully left her fingerprints on the glass to show that yes, indeed, she was the classic dazed discoverer of the dead body. Damn, Phoenix. And to top it all off, there is this photo. A photo of the killer as they exited the scene of the crime. No reasonable person on Earth can believe this nickel samurai is Mr. Ingard. He would be much too short for his own costume if it was him. Speaking of how tall people are, Miss Andrews, you're also kind of short in stature, are you not?
Please stop.
Well, how about it, Miss Andrews? I've got her this time. Miss Andrews.
I refuse to testify.
What was that?
There's a law. It says I can't be forced to testify about something if it can incriminate me.
What a smart cookie. I plead the fifth. Well, yes. You are absolutely correct, Miss Andrews. The law does provide us with a way to avoid self-incrimination by allowing a witness to not testify if the testimony can cause damage to themselves. Oh my god. What? Pleading the fifth is not something most people would think to do on the spot. But that's what you called it. I plead the fifth. I get it. I gotta clip that. Cause like you going off on I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Dang it. Pleading the fifth is not something most people would think to do on the spot. You could be a defense attorney. clip that shit. I did. Actually, thinking back to yesterday in Mr. Ingard's room. Oh, it's this one.
Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed, understood? Alright.
Oh, Francesca teach her that law trick. What though? Ah, that's it. That's when Francesca planted this idea into her head. She must have told Miss Andrews to not testify if things looked bad. You did a good job proving everything up to this point, Phoenix. But there's still one thing you haven't done. Something I haven't done? The motive! Why would she do it? Heh. Oh, see? Edward! Edward! No! Oh, no, Edward! He's doing the waggy finger at me! And giving me the smirk. I mean, I like that, right? But, like, whenever he does that, something bad always follows on my end. What's wrong, right? Are you finished already? Run out of evidence? What is so humorous, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm sure you realize this as well, Your Honor. But everything the good lawyer here has proven up to this point is meaningless. What? Everything you have proven is circumstantial. Circumstantial? Yes, circumstantial. You have yet to provide a single piece of definitive proof. What? Hold on, but I just proved that it was strangled, not with a... What? Come on. Prove that Miss Andrews did in fact harbor a wish to murder Mr. Kawada. Oh, you want me to bring out that evidence? Okay, I got you. I got you, Edgeworth. I got you, baby. Miss Andrews, did you want to kill Mr. Kuroda?
I believe this may lead to me incriminating myself, so I will abstain from answering.
But, Miss Andrews, if you do that, it would be the same as admitting your guilt, don't you think?
Maybe so, or maybe not. There is nothing to prove it either way. Besides, you don't even know what crime I would be guilty of due to my silence.
This gal pleading the fifth all the way. That she is. She's taking a defiant attitude again. Mia, what should we do? Somehow, we've landed in the worst possible situation. Yeah. I think we have reached a certain conclusion at this point in time. Miss Adrian Andrews has refused to testify, and the defense theory that she is the actual murderer has not been fully sustained with solid, definitive proof. But that's not true. In this situation, there's only one thing this court can do, and that is to declare a recess. Recess? I request that both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter. And at tomorrow's trial... Tomorrow? We don't have a tomorrow. If we don't get a not guilty verdict today, then... Oh boy. Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial... Edgeworth, I know you know who the real killer is. Please let the trial continue. And... there you go. I'm right here. I didn't go nowhere. What happened? Turn off? No. Current is back on. Hi, how you doing? Hey, hello. Refresh page or something. What happened? I'm right here. Yes, I'm here. I guess it was a little lag in my internet. Sorry about that. Don't be afraid. I am here. I will meet all of your demands. Picasso, you are really into it. You cut up for like a whole freaking 20 seconds. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's probably the internet. Sorry about that. I invested in this. I am so happy about that. Okay, so let's continue since you invested in this. If I don't get the verdict, then Maya... Oh, Edgeworth is like, what happened? But it's impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify. Now then, this court is... Go, Edgeworth, go! It is not impossible for this trial to continue. Tell PTC... Oh, it's not them. I think it's my internet provider, to be honest, this time. It didn't dip. It didn't dip at all in electricity. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you? It's true, Mr. Andrews holds the right against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of conversation were something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, then she has no right to withhold testimony. Yes, that is very true, but... Actually, there is one little thing that I'm curious about. So I've stopped fucking around then. Bitch be sweating spaghetti. Oh, what the heck? What is going on? God damn it! See, you gone again. What is happening? Oh. I'm back again. I'm back, okay? I'm back. But it is weird though. I don't have anything up that will... Someone must be playing with my wires, damn it. Anyway, let's finish this quickly. Before you speak, I want to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I would like you to testify to that effect.
Testify?
Your Honor, I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Whatever we find out in this testimony should in no way implicate the witness. I don't know what it is about Edgeworth today, but I can't get a good read off of him. Is he friend or foe? I just don't know. The court acknowledges the prosecution witness request. Miss Andrews, if you please. Alright, when I found the body... Let's do this. Is that a girl, a ghost or something? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You mean the voice?
It's a girl.
Oh! The one next to Phoenix. She is not a ghost. Okay, this is gonna be hard to explain. No. Okay. Alright. Before we move on, I gotta explain this for you. That chick is her, okay? She's, I don't even remember what it is. She's channeling someone that is already dead. So yeah, she is summoning the sister of this girl, Maya Fey. Maya was the one that was kidnapped. Oh yeah, see there, the Korean tradition of the spirit channeling. So basically they can channel people from the dead. That is what this girl is doing. And it is Maya. I mean Mia, sorry, shit. Mia is the one that's being channeled through her. Mia was actually Phoenix's mentor, so she's assisting with us. So technically at this moment, she's not a ghost. However, when Pearl stops channeling her, yeah, she's dead. Yeah, we have some supernatural in this too. No, not at the moment. No, technically no, because because this girl is channeling her, so she's taking physical form in her body. So she right now is physically there, but she is a ghost. Once the spirit channeling stops, yeah, she is dead. Yeah, ghost. Like the movie Ghost. Gotcha. Okay. Sure, let's go with that. I call it the fact that she's alive and present right now. Because that don't even look like Pearl anymore. Catch my meaning? It's not even her anymore. Now, I guess, I don't know where her spirit gone when she's channeling another spirit. But yeah. So Mia is just borrowing her body. Ain't gonna lie, I love your setup. You love my setup? Ah, thank you. Thank you. I did it just for this game. Obviously. I know what you mean. It's so nice. Yes, thank you. Yes. Appreciate that. Alright, now. Yeah, I'm in the judge's chair because I am queen of this channel and I make the call. I need to make a retro screen. Yes, and you can. You could even use one of those old TVs looking like box. You know those old TVs back in the day? I was thinking that as my idea if I play any retro games. But you could use that idea. I'd give this to you. Just pick one of those old TVs with the green screen and just put the game there. CRT TVs? Yes. And then just have like, I don't know, maybe something cozy in the back to make it look like you're in the 1980s again. No, not you per se. Not you, not the green screen per se. I mean the green screen in the TV so that the game or whatever you're playing shows up in the TV itself, not you. You can make yourself visible as far as like, yeah, make yourself look cozy. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. I got cut off again. I should be back now. I think something wrong with my OBS. Probably. Is chat still there? I mean, I'm still streaming. It looks like it's still going. Alright. It looked like I'm back on, sort of. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Alright. If the bots are working, I good. Yeah, bots are working.
I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. And one, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. To be honest, I thought he had just fainted or something, so I went to pour in some juice. When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over.
Oh, well, I thought she poured the juice for herself. So you poured that glass of juice for the victim. Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony?
I didn't think I needed to include something so trivial.
Phoenix, please be careful here. If you can't find anything wrong with this testimony, then there's nothing left. I know. Edgeworth, what the heck is going on in that brain of yours? Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. When I found the body. The glass of juice, I didn't really pour it for myself. She didn't. We press it on everything. But there wasn't anyone else in the room, right?
Of course not.
Then who did you pour it for?
Mr. Wright? There's a rhyme and reason for everything. Can you wait just a little longer for it to be revealed to you?
In other words, Wright, be quiet and listen.
Precisely. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Ugh. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it was a messy state. So it was a mess? Who texted to me? We good. Are you sure it wasn't messy because of your fight with Mr. Kuroda? I understand your frustration at not being able to prove your theory. However, before you go accusing people of crimes, go find yourself some evidence. And then what did you see next, witness?
And one, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. Oops, my bad.
I was supposed to press on this. Slumped over?
Yes, he was just sitting there with his head tilted forward, eyes closed. It really looked like he was sleeping.
Is it just me, or did that right there sound a little odd? When I saw him sitting like that, I thought he was dead. Then what did cross your mind?
I thought maybe he had smashed everything up with anger because he lost the Grand Prix. And then felt tired after his rampage, so he decided to take a nap. Anyways, that's what I thought.
I see. So you didn't think he was dead at all? To be honest, I thought he had fainted or something, so I went to pour him some juice. You thought he fainted?
I thought he was asleep at first. But then the room was in such a messy state. I thought maybe he had gotten into a fight with someone.
And that's when you went to pour the glass of juice.
Yes, he always has a hard time waking up. Someone always has a glass of tomato juice to drink.
I see. And after that, what happened next? When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over. And how did you come to realize that he was, in fact, dead?
I shook him over and over, but I never got a response. So I set the glass down in the dresser and tried to take his pulse. I was shocked and staggered backward.
I knocked the flower vase over, so that's what happened.
Yes.
This is what it all comes down to. Huh? This is the absolute end for both sides. And Adrian is letting her guard down. Phoenix, now is our best chance yet to kill the prosecution case. Isn't that a bit harsh? Miss Andrews, will you tell us the truth this time? Oh no, another break. That glass of juice, I didn't really pour it. Okay, he had a strange premonition. Slumped over. Yeah, right there. Okay. So it's that sentence that Phoenix was like, isn't that a bit odd? Okay, so it's this one. She was tired, slumped over and tired, looking in the corner. Let's save this. Tired and slumped over. In the corner? With that glaring knife? Did she not see that?
Objection!
Shit. Okay, that's not right. Okay. Damn it. So that's not it. I keep pressing the wrong button. Alright. Maybe this one?
Objection!
Nope. Alright. That's not it either. Sorry. What? About what? I had a phone call. It's fine. Still here. Wonderful. I think I had another internet blast anyway, so it's cool. He was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner.
Objection!
Oh my god. Did I save? Yeah, I think I did. Alright. Alright. What did cross your mind?
I thought maybe he had smashed everything up in anger because he lost the Grand Prix.
Okay, we already been through this. Alright. You thought he fainted. I thought he was asleep at first. An ad break? Oh no. I mean, I could snooze it, but only for 5 minutes. Alright, there, it snoozed. But then the room was in such a messy state. I thought maybe I got into a fight with someone. Already been through this. And how did you come to realize that he was in fact dead?
I shook him over and over, but I never got a response. So I set the glass down in the dresser and tried to take his pulse. I was shocked and staggered backwards.
And knocked the flower vase over, so that's what happened.
Yes.
This is what it all comes down to, huh? This is the absolute end. But yeah. But there wasn't anyone else in the room, right?
Of course not.
Then who did you pour it for? Okay, we already been through this. Yeah. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it was a messy state. So it was a mess. Are you sure it wasn't messy because of your fight with Mr.
Objection!
And he said objection to that. I understand your frustration of not being able to prove your theory. However, before you go accusing people of crimes, go find yourself some evidence. Sure. And then what did you see next, witness? And one, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. Wait, tired looking? Slumped over? Yes, he was just sitting there with his head tilted forward, eyes closed. He really looked like he was sleeping. It's just me, or did that right there sound a little odd? When I saw him sitting there like that, I thought he was dead. Alright. And what did cross your mind?
I thought maybe he had smashed everything up in anger. Yeah.
We already been through this. So you didn't think he was dead at all. I'm just pressing on everything. But oh. I don't know why I keep cutting off and on. Ugh. Something ain't right. Because if she thought she was sleeping, she didn't see this big knife here? Come on, bruh. I can put this on snooze again. We can present this.
Objection!
Yeah! Okay, that's what I thought. So you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him?
No, not at all.
Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body? Oh, what is the meaning of this? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There is a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Kuroda's chest. Anyone who saw the scene would have immediately thought that here was a dead man.
That's... well, you see...
I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted, and then so nonchalantly go pour something to drink. Your point is, Miss Andrews, your testimony just now, it was all one giant lie. And your lie has proven one thing very clearly, that you are the real killer.
No!
It looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. The defendant, Mr. Matt Engard, is not guilty after all.
But that's impossible. You're wrong.
Miss Andrews, try to have some composure.
It wasn't me. That wasn't me, I tell you. It was Matt, I swear it. He's the one who killed Ron.
But you were the one who refused to testify. And your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself.
That's because...
Miss Andrews, I will give you one last chance. What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate you? You may as well come clean, girl.
I refuse to testify.
Then there is no need for this court to continue any further. Mr. Maddengard's innocence has been clearly demonstrated. Is it over? Have we found the truth at last? What's wrong, Phoenix? Usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt. And now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't. Now then, I would like to hand down my verdict for Mr. Matt Engard.
Objection!
Yeah. Your Honor, the prosecution feels that it would be premature to pass down a verdict at this time. Oh, what? The reason is quite simple. Oh, he's doing the waggy finger now. This witness has yet to speak the absolute real truth. The absolute real truth? What are you... Witness, don't you understand yet?
Huh?
I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head, but as long as you protect yourself through your silence, Matt Engard will go free, and in his place, you will become the guilty party.
That's a lie. I don't believe you.
What? I was told if I oops, my bad, sorry.
I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over, and Matt would never be declared guilty.
What in the world is she talking about? Has she lost it?
I can't speak about it. I'm too scared.
It's Francesca von Karma. Huh? Don't you remember, Phoenix? Miss Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another. Because she doesn't have the strength to believe in herself. Then, right now, Miss Andrews is... Yesterday she was tossed a lifesaver by Miss von Karma. Don't say a word no matter what happens. If you do, Matt Engard will be acquitted. Miss Andrews undeniably believes in those words right now and is clinging on to them. And what should we do? This is the first time I've ever come across anything like this. And ad is going to start right now. We will find out if Miss Andrews is a killer after this, because I can't keep snoozing this. I'll see you all later.
But it's okay, we made it through.
Oh shit!
What the fuck? Bro, did you go back in the saw space? Trey. What was that? Oh my God.
I didn't mean to go like that.
Oh, you breaking out? Are you good?
Okay.
What the hell was that? Explain yourself.
Oh, I saw a blue arrow and I went for it.
Ma'am.
The blue arrow stated I go this way.
all went. What? No, why did I do that? Oh, I did the wrong thing. I forget her things is a counter. Her things is a counter. Damn, I forget.
Oh, me. Sweet.
If you don't work as a team, you're nothing.
Lovely rings. I feel better that I checked though. Uh-oh, I fall. Oh my god. I shouldn't have chanced that.
What was that? A cry of pleasure? Is this how you like it? How about this? Or maybe this? If that was to your liking, do come again.
Right.
Like, I can't believe I didn't know it was that sensitive. It really sounded like she's jerking him off. Yeah.
You okay?
Alright, and we are back. Now, let's find out. What is Miss Andrews hiding, shall we? But Miss Andrews has to be the killer, right? All we have to do now is get our not guilty. That is my only priority.
It wasn't me. I'm begging you. Please believe me. Scissor. I didn't kill one. Help. Please, someone. Help me.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? The court can't continue on like this. Therefore, I'd like to hear what you intend to do. What I intend to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Right. I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. And think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime. Who's the real mastermind? Is that obvious? There's no one else it could be except the woman crying over there. Right? Come now, what will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Oh, Lord. I mean, it would be scummy if we request a not guilty verdict, not gonna lie. Just to save Maya. Such a hard decision. But I think we should be a man about it, even though I don't have balls. I don't have the Tunaki balls. Let's force Andrews to testify. I have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around that. But I can't bring myself to do it like this. Not when she's making a face like that. Miss Andrews, I would like to know what you are really hiding. Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you're doing? Sure, Mr. Angar would get an acquittal, but in his place, you would be found guilty. Is this how you really want this trial to end?
Be quiet! How dare you! You trying to trick me!
That's enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defense theory is the truth.
You're wrong.
What a shame. I had hoped things wouldn't come to this, however. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court.
Stop!
Mr. Edgeworth! This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness.
What?
And because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past.
Stop! Please stop!
No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here. That's the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report. What will you do now, witness? You know what I am about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court the true nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews.
The secret of independent nature. Having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world. Please stop, I beg you. If people find out, I'll...
If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. Edgeworth, how can you be so cold? However, before you die, before you die, I will pull the truth from your still breathing lips, no matter what I have to do. So will you tell the court yourself, or shall I? Either is fine with me. I'll talk, but please... Oh, whoops, sorry.
I'll talk, but please help me. Then nothing matters anymore. When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted, honest. When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. And then I stabbed one dead body with the knife and ripped off the button. Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. And that's why I ended up using the nickel samurai costume.
Stabbed the body with the knife? But why would you do that?
Isn't it obvious to pin the blame on a certain person? A certain cowardly man.
What do you mean by all of this? It might take the court a little while to understand, but this is the truth.
The real killer is Matt, that scumbag of a man. I'll never forgive him. He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time.
Last time? So, Miss Andrews stabbed the victim, Juan Kawada, in the chest with the knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt on guard for the murder. And this is her crime. What? How is this possible? I mean, wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer? Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence the cross-examination. Alright, we pressing on every single thing. Okay? More information, more power. Woo! But you could tell from the state the room was in that there must have been a fight. Are you telling the truth when you say that you did not know he was dead?
He had a scarf tied around his neck. But that scarf is part of the jamming ninja costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'll wake him up. I went to pour the juice.
What is this plan you had?
I knew right away the murderer was Max. I knew because, one, he was going to expose Max's weakest weak point to the world. So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good. That's what I thought. I should forge some evidence and pin this crime on Matt.
So the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button.
The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife.
That was so you could get the knife, correct?
The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Matt was napping with his costume on at the time. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime. And then I stabbed one dead body with the knife and ripped off his button.
So you were the one to stab the victim with the knife?
It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did. But at the time, I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. Then when I stabbed one's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the button somehow, I could make Matt look even more suspect. He made suspicious.
She made suspicious. So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and then plant it in Mr. Engarde's hakama?
Yes, that's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they?
Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of inconvenience. An inconvenience?
There was a woman with a canner at the ready, loitering in the hallway.
I'm willing to bet my spikes it was Lotta.
There was also a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth.
That's Miss Old Bike for you.
I had already been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once. So I couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again.
And that's why I ended up using the Nickel Samurai costume.
You were the one who prepared that costume, weren't you?
Oh, sorry. Was you the one that prepared that costume, weren't you?
Yes, I took it from Global Studios. I also put it into Juan's guitar case the day before the award ceremony.
You did this in preparation for the press conference, correct?
Yes. Juan wanted to wear the costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there.
What is this secret?
That? I don't know. Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the Nickel Samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume.
I think we've heard enough. So after that, you went back to Mr. Engarde's room and planted the button.
Into Matt's hakama? Yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. Then I snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it.
My word. What does all this mean?
Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt Engarde. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk.
Francesca, huh?
She said that I should, under no circumstances, confess to what I've done. That if I just kept quiet, then Mac would be found guilty for sure. I had no choice but to believe in her words.
What this witness has done is clearly unlawful. However, as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer. We'll wait, Your Honor. The defense still... Right? It's pointless. At this point in time, it is not possible to indict Miss Andrews on anything. Yes, exactly. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. The cross-examination of this witness is over, and so is today's trial. We couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. Please let go, Mr. Wright. But... Mr. Edgeworth, please place Miss Andrews under arrest for further questioning. Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately. That is all. Court is adjourned for the day. Oh, boy. We dead. That's the chair. We dead. Wow, Phoenix. Today's trial is over. I didn't win an acquittal. Witness, would you mind if I ask you something? Edgeworth?
What is it?
Before you leave court today, I wondered if I might look at one thing. That card in your hand. It's had my interest for quite some time now. What exactly is it?
Oh, this? Mr. Wright also asked about this. Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright. I remember just now. I found this in the room on that day.
The room? That day?
Yes. I found this card when I discovered Juan's body. It was lying there right next to him.
You found that card next to the victim's body?
I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. It's not as if this card has any relevance to Juan's murder, right?
Yeah, I guess not, but it's still a strange card if you ask me. As far as a clue to this case, I don't see why. Witness, that card! Give it to me, hurry! Nani? Okay. Edgeworth, if you wanted my number, you know, I could give it to you. You don't have to be excited for it like that. Dang. Edgeworth? Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This, I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
I didn't mean to.
What is this all about? I've never seen Edgeworth so emotional before. That card, what in the world is it, and what does it mean? To be continued. Alright, if y'all want to know what happens next, watch me again Saturday, 8 p.m. EST. We will find out what's going on with that card. Okay? Because clearly, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay? Okay. It was a good stream. I got a little lost again. Hooray. Hooray for that. But now we could finally end it and call it a day. I'm gonna have to like revise my damn video because a break in between. I hope it's not too bad. Okay, and with that, I bid you all guys adieu. Court is adjourned. Yes, bam. Thank you all for joining me tonight. If you enjoyed your stay, pledge your support by liking the channel. Oh, I see that Twitch also have a like button now. So I would appreciate it if you also like my videos. So that would be awesome. Yes, subscribe if you haven't and if I deserve it. And follow me on Twitch if you would like to see more content later on in life, which is Saturday. You know, because I like to remind you guys, Saturday, 8 p.m. EST. That's the next time I'll stream. Yes. Okay? We shall reconvene next time I stream. Farewell, and may your path be victorious, and don't forget to take care of your health, mind, body, and soul, okay? Goodbye.